Welcome, everyone, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, home of the Auburn Tigers, where telling someone War Eagle is just... Bring it to the 25. The Pandas offense is on the field for the first time today. Certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. It just seems like when he's to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
On second down, he'll let it fly. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This crowd going to try to... Throws to the wideout. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Makes a move. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So Auburn's offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. Third and short from the 49. Is this four-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll fire. He's got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. Climbing up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Give to the running back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a...
That's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Pandas line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a...
Unloads it downfield. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Auburn. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That was just as simple as playing catch and warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
Listen to this crowd just shaking shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the ball is intercepted. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator.
Trying to take it back. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Auburn. And with the extra point of change. And here on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball in the 47. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's going to fire deep. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Tiger.
And this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away, and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. First down here for the offense. They go to the ground. Runs through the tackle. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Pandas will bring the punt team onto the field. Pulls it in at the 25. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. The give to the back.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
From the gun, running back gets the give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest and pound that rock.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Auburn to the line in a hurry. The give to the tailback. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. Out of the gun to give to the back. Across the 25, he's got room. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another 1st down. He wants to throw. Makes his connection. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. They've held this ball forever, driven it deep. Now facing a 3rd and goal. Snags it. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. 4th and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how about this offense? A big situation on 4th and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Heaves it deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Pandas will punt this one away. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run and play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Went up top on 2nd down. That leaves him needing a yard here on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Jones. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Positively Cam-tastic. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us from here for Jesse.
Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, home to the Florida State Seminoles. And just listen to this crowd energy. For every Seminoles game, the war chant goes full throttle. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Auburn Tigers. The Seminoles will kick this deep to get us going. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. The Tigers offense comes on the field first today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player. Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Important second down play coming up. The shotgun running play called. Breaking tackles. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
I mean, this is exactly how they wanted to start when they opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play. Pick up a good chunk of yards. And if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. They give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Punt team ready to boot it away. Kicks it a little too far. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Drive start to the 25. So the Seminoles offense gets their first crack now. Well, wide receiver, Kirk, this dangerous, who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, a slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete, but the wide receiver he's covering today will pose a textbook challenge to see if he can truly cover.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Seminoles. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They did some good things in the last drive. Moved it a long way, but eventually stalled out. The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The defense backed up against their own end zone. First and goal, handoff. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. And they get set now to try the PAT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Turner looking to make a play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Second down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And the Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up the first down and keep this drive alive. I tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. Boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
Takes the handoff. It's Delgado. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warrick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Here's the second down play. Quarterback still with the football.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's a short completion to the tight end. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down very near the red zone now. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a first down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Looks like the offense able to recover it there. That sack sets up a second down and very long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. They've converted both third down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. He pulls it in for a big gain. Stopped right there, but it's 1st and goal at the 5. And the Seminoles trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball. Pass rush closing in. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Chip shot from just 20 yards away. And it's good right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. This one will be fair caught. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Caught over the middle. It's Jones. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. 2nd down after that previous play. They'll run it to the right side. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stiff arms his way to a decent game before they get him down. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was